Have you noticed something strange happening on the world stage recently? Suddenly, one country is dominating the foreign policy headlines: Morocco. We're seeing major powers: Spain, Germany, the UK. And even countries like Kenya all publicly shifting their stance to support Morocco's claim over the Sahara. The question is, why? Why is this all happening now? What's the real game being played behind the scenes? And what, crucially, do Algeria and Iran have to do with all of this? Everything changed after the United States officially recognized Moroccan sovereignty over the Sahara in 2020. That was the first domino. After that, we saw European giants like Germany and Spain, who are always on the fence, come out and say that Morocco's autonomy plan is the most serious and realistic solution. In just the last few weeks, the fire has been fueled even more. We've seen Ghana, Syria, the United Kingdom, and the big one, Kenya, all rally behind Morocco. Kenya's move is huge because they used to be one of the Polisario's main backers, so the scoreboard now reads 116 countries supporting Morocco, with 29 of them having opened official consulates in the Sahara itself on the other side. Only 27 countries still oppose Morocco. But this is where it gets interesting. This conflict was never about Morocco versus the Polisario front. Forget that narrative. The Polisario is a pawn, a puppet on a string, funded and controlled by outside forces. The real conflict, the real chess match, is between Morocco and three specific masterminds: Algeria, South Africa, and Iran. They are the ones funding, arming, and politically driving the entire campaign to break up Morocco. Everyone else in the opposition, like North Korea or Cuba, are just relics of the Cold War. Their policy is simple: if the US is for it, we're against it. But the big three have clear, calculated ambitions. Iran has an expansionist playbook, just like with Hezbollah in Lebanon. It wants a proxy on the Atlantic coast to have a strategic military foothold on Europe's doorstep. Algeria's motive is a lifelong obsession: access to the Atlantic Ocean. An Atlantic gateway means easier oil and gas exports, control over rich fishing grounds, and access to valuable minerals. Algeria doesn't want to give the Polisario a country. It wants to take a piece of Morocco for itself, for South Africa. This is about power and jealousy. It has long seen itself as the leader of Africa and now sees Morocco's rise as a direct threat to its dominance. Its strategy is to keep Morocco bogged down in the Sahara conflict to slow its ascent. So why are all the smart, powerful countries siding with Morocco? The answer is one word: interests. The modern world runs on smart economics, not outdated ideologies. Post-Brexit Britain is hunting for strong, new global partners and sees the massive clean energy project set to power Britain with Moroccan solar as a multi-billion-dollar interest for Germany, Spain, and France. Morocco is Europe's gatekeeper. A stable buffer against terrorism and irregular migration, a strong Morocco is essential for Europe's own security. African nations like Kenya have seen the proof of Morocco's win-win strategy. Morocco doesn't come to exploit, it comes to partner, providing phosphate to boost agriculture and funding development. They know Morocco is the winning horse. When you see 116 countries on one side and 27 on the other, you know it's only a matter of time before this conflict is settled for good. What's the payoff when this is all over? An unprecedented economic boom. Once the issue is resolved, imagine the flood of foreign and domestic investment. The new Dakar Atlantic port alone will reshape trade in the entire region. Tourism, real estate, tech, natural resources, all of it will create hundreds of thousands of jobs. A thriving economy means more money for the state, which translates directly into better healthcare, better schools, and better infrastructure. It's about building a better future. What you're witnessing isn't just a political headline. It's a new map of North Africa and the world being drawn in real time. And right now, Morocco is holding the pen.